So the Indiana Fever come into here after losing 3 of their last 4.
The Indiana Fever just pulled off their grittiest win of the season, but it almost didn't count. After leading by a single point in the final seconds, the referees gave the LA Sparks multiple extra chances that should never have happened. Clark and Sydney Colson called it out immediately, and fans are furious. So why was this game so controversial? And how did the Fever overcome everything stacked against them to keep their playoff dreams alive? Let's break down the chaos in LA and why this win might change the season's trajectory. It started with the Sparks looking for one last chance to steal it, but instead of letting play run its course, the refs stepped in over and over. The clock reset strangely. Contact was called on one end but ignored on the other. And even when the Fever forced turnovers or contested perfectly, Los Angeles kept getting fresh inbound opportunities. These weren't long sequences, but each stoppage stretched the game into something that started to feel suspiciously one-sided. Fans watching could only wonder, how many lifelines would the Sparks be given? Snatching away the ball when the Sparks tried to force it inside. The Fever hurried down the floor, and Kelsey Mitchell earned a trip to the line. With only 0.4 seconds left, her first free throw rattled out. That should have sealed it. But instead of letting the final tick expire, the officials granted Los Angeles yet another inbound, with 0.1 seconds still showing. That call alone set off alarms for Fever fans online. How can any team realistically run a play with less than a blink on the clock? And replay monitor chaos have frustrated fan bases across the WNBA. Indiana felt like the latest victim in a pattern that suggests either incompetence from officials or something worse. Social media lit up instantly with clips of the 0.1 inbound spreading across timelines and posts accusing the league of embarrassing itself yet again. But the Fever refused to be undone. Despite repeated chances for Los Angeles, the Sparks couldn't capitalize, and Boston made sure of it by standing strong at the rim. The ball bounced away harmlessly, and the buzzer finally sounded for real. It was a test of patience, almost a trial to see how much nonsense Indiana could endure before finally being rewarded. And while the referees made sure chaos ruled, it was the players' resilience and grit that decided the night, especially with so many key names stuck on the sidelines. How does a team missing its biggest star and 3 other regular rotation players still find a way to win a game that shifts the playoff race? That's exactly what Indiana pulled off against the Sparks. Clark sat again, still not cleared to return. Sophie Cunningham was unavailable, which wiped out one of their most reliable scoring options. Sydney Colson and Ari McDonald were sidelined too,